beautiful creatures. Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today we're doing a pick a card all about who will you date next, and will they be the one. So this will be a really fun reading, and I'm really excited about it. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I really appreciate you guys being here. So, little side note before we get started, I have extracted all my teeth due to the damage that autoimmune disease has caused, namely lupus. And so you might hear a little lisping and some weird speech impediment, but I'm in the middle of getting dentures. I'm going through the healing process. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys for bearing with me during this time. And so yeah, so before you'll see 3 stacks. We've done a pre-draw here, and your psychic linking object are these face cards, okay? We have the Eternal Love card group stack. We have Handfasting Union, which is number 2. And number 3 is going to be Rose Romantic. So those are going to be your groups. Now keep in mind, these are general readings. They are general sessions. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below, and I will include a little video with some backing music for you guys to kind of chill out and see which one or which ones you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys. Group 1, all of you that were drawn to the Eternal Love card from the Halloween Oracle, this is going to be your reading all about who will you date next, and will they be the one? So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. So be sure to stay till the end, because I'm going to get letters and charms. So okay, so we have this beautiful Eternal Love card. I will read it. Eternal Love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Okay, I'm feeling a past life relationship here. I feel like when you guys will meet, you'll feel it. Like you'll know it. It will be soul deep. I'm hearing soul deep. Okay, so let's get into these other cards that we got out. First, let's go into the archetype deck and see what we have here. We have the Alchemist. Transformation of base motives, goals into golden wisdom. Let me read it again. Light attribute. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Okay, so this person is really wise. And they transmute energy. They may work in magic. Okay, this is someone who can take something that's broken and rehab it, fix it. They may do this for a living in some way. It could be they take corporations and they rebuild them, or computers or houses or something like that. But they really are good at transmuting energy. Okay, this is a magical ability they have, and it manifests in the world. They see gold, they see diamonds in destruction. Okay, they can glean the wisdom from each thing that they do. You may share this energy as well. We have poet, light attribute, expresses soul, insights, and symbolic language. Okay, so this person really knows how to communicate. They're a great communicator. I feel like they have a lot of empathy that comes through their speech. I think that's why they're so good at transmuting things. And I feel like they'll really know your language, like your love language. They'll be good with that. For some of you guys, writing, they will write poems for you, or music, or something creative. They will paint your picture or something like that. For others, they will just speak your language, and their messages will hit you at a soul level. We have warrior, light attributes, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroicism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. I think this person is very giving, and they don't give from a place of ego. I think they've had this alchemy. It speaks to me that this person has been through a lot. They're humble. They are wonderful, smart, magical. They can really see possibilities in some of the darkest realities. And because they have fought many battles in their own life, they're a warrior. But I feel a warrior of light for truth. And this may inspire their artistic ability. They may be an artist, because I'm feeling like this is somebody very creative. And in order for them to really vibe with alchemy, they would have to be really active in their creative pursuits, whatever that is. Creativity can be anything from literally being a poet. Let me turn these cards around. Literally being a poet to being a cook, building new businesses. Okay, it's going to be different for different people. So, all right, let's get some more energy here and find out more about this awesome person. We have dating. So this is somebody some of you guys are dating this person. For others of you, they're coming in. Okay, you're going to be dating them. We have the sacred woman. Wow, they're going to hold you in really high regard. Okay, really high regard. This is somebody who respects femininity, who is going to be polite. There's chivalry here, which honestly, I don't get that often in these readings, the love readings. So a lot of chivalry, a lot of honoring your divine feminine. They will love your femininity. I feel like this is a masculine and a feminine. That doesn't mean gender. You can be in any vessel, okay? As long as you're legal age, right? That's what we're talking about here. We have resolving conflict. I think this person is going to come into your life and help you get over some of your obstacles. And this can happen when the right person comes in. Believe it or not, they can really help you move the mountains, okay? And it has to do with the energetic exchange. This person will help heal you energetically, okay? For some of you guys, I feel like this might be online. Let's keep going here. We have, let's see, I knew I had 3 of these. Okay, we have you deserve love, okay? So I feel like this person is going to love you intensely. And I feel like what they're going to help you heal is your ability to know that you deserve love that feels good. This feels good. It feels healing. This feels like something I want. I want to walk into it. I feel like you're going to feel so driven and passionately, like you just want to fall into this person. And I feel it's important for here, the angels are coming through and telling me that you need to be careful to not lose your identity. Part of what this person's coming in to do is to help you feel more worthy of good things, to help heal your self-image. But if you present to this person with a mask, it'll be very hard to do that, okay? We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, okay? So the roadmap to this relationship is your ability to let down your guard, especially if you are leaving a relationship that's been difficult, okay? And I feel like some of you are. Some of you who are watching this probably are still in a relationship, but here's the thing about what I know of feminine energy, okay? Before feminine energy leaves, they usually leave mentally, emotionally, and then it manifests into the world, much like all manifestations work, right? We visualize it, we emotionally deal with it, and you may be there. If you've already gone on, if you've already moved on and you're wondering who you'll date next, this person's coming in to help you heal, but the universe is going to ask you to let your guard down. You're going to have to show them who you really are. And I feel fear here because there is conflict. And I feel that's within you. That's not within this relationship necessarily. I feel like this person will be very patient, okay? Because they hold you as something sacred. And I don't think you really have ever experienced this before. We have calling in your soulmate, okay? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help you bring you together. Okay, so some of you guys have been asking for a soulmate. You've been praying for a soulmate. Some of you guys have made lists about what you want your soulmate to be like. And what I'm getting is if you haven't done that, you should. Make a list of what you want, not what you don't want, okay? Because when we do manifestations, many times the universe doesn't read the not part of the data. It reads the I want. It doesn't really read I don't want. You don't want to put any negative connotations in it, okay? For some of you guys, this person is very close. They're like a breath away is what I'm hearing. They're a breath away from you. Okay. We have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow guidance. Okay. So they want to bring in this amazing person, okay? But really, it's up to you. It's going to be very important that you're able to let down your guard, group one. We have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay, what I'm getting here is that part of this manifesting is you have to be able to go all in with somebody. Okay, and this is a safe someone. Okay, this person feels very kind, very warm, very compassionate. But I will tell you, they're also not going to force this on you. So, they'll be patient and wait. But, if you hesitate too much, they'll give you space. And it will feel like they've walked away. But what they've actually done is using their intuition, their wisdom, their connection with you. Because this past life connection is very strong. And they'll move back. And it will feel like to you maybe they're gone. And that might actually help you come to terms with the fact that you are attracted to this person. I feel like you're going to feel like you want to dive into them and it may scare you a little bit. I feel like this relationship is coming into your life to give you vitality, to give you a shot of vitality, a shot of you're more than worthy. You're beautiful, handsome, you're attractive, you're wanted, okay? All right, let's get this other one here. Twin flames. Okay, we have soulmate and twin flames. For some of you, this is going to be your twin flame. And I don't really like to use this label because it gets wrapped up in negativity and narcissism. And this person is not a narcissist. This is probably, if you guys aren't older than your older souls and you have already this person's already gone through levels of ascension here. So they're not going to be the kind of person who's going to like cheat on you or play around. I feel like this person is down, for you. And it's really up to you how this manifests. Okay, let's get some channel messages here. We have obsession. We have psychic or spooky. Okay, I feel like your person's psychic or spooky. Mine, that doesn't feel, I have the obsessive energy here, but in the mind, I know it sounds bad, but it's not. Okay. I just feel like this person is going to be really focused on you. And they love your energy. They love your light. They feel the truth of you beneath your masks. They already know it. They feel it. And I feel like they're spooky or psychic. You may be spooky or psychic, but they will feel very protective of you is what I'm getting here. Let's keep going. We have sexy. Woo! You guys, you don't even know. And successful. Okay. So I feel like this person is successful. If they are not currently like in their bag kind of thing, I feel like they have the potential to get there. Okay. So they're driven. They have passion. This is how you're going to know who they are. They're driven. They have passion. If they haven't manifested money, they've manifested success in meaningful ways in their life, okay? And I feel like the attraction, there's an intense sexual attraction between you two, and it will be hard for you to walk away from this. And that is by design, okay? Let's be clear. That is by design, because the universe is trying to get you into a good place where you feel good about yourself so that you can receive some good things from the universe, right? It's time for a lot of us to receive good things. Okay, what I'm going to do for you guys is I feel drawn to go into the past life that's connecting here, okay, that I'm feeling. The eternal lovers for me is always, there's always a past life vibe with this particular couple. And you feel it normally. It's that magical attraction to something or someone or an activity that just feels right in your soul. And it's very hard to explain what that really feels like if you've never had it. And I feel like some of you guys have never had this, so it can be unnerving. And it'll make you really wonder about reality. It'll make you wonder. It could wake you up in major ways and help you level up. It's a very intense experience, okay? And that might be where the obsession is coming from. It's very intense. And I feel like you guys will be on guard, and you may be concerned about that intensity, that it might burn out. Okay, tell me about the past life of this couple here. Okay, we have commitment. Okay, so in a past life, you guys were definitely together. Okay, definitely together. Okay, tell me more about the past life of this couple. We have Archangel Michael. Okay, I think you guys had children together. Okay, you had children together. Okay, we have the Architect. Okay, this could have been in Egypt, Mesopotamia, Rome. I'm also feeling like the Middle East in a Bedouin type society where you traveled around together. I'm also hearing like Babylon as well. I'm seeing Tibet. I'm seeing a monastery in Tibet as well. And I feel like with this Archangel card, there's a religious aspect here. So you might have also been involved when, I'm feeling like when like the Vatican was first formed. Around that time period as well, when there were crossings of different kinds of religious thought. And I feel like one of you helped to build things. You helped build houses, or you built like temples or palaces, because I feel there is luxury in this past connection. There's a feeling of home. I feel you had a daughter, and we have the Queen of Roses. Beautiful energy. Yeah, I feel like as a couple, you guys were connected to some kind of monarchy or royal house. And I'm hearing Medici. I don't, it's so weird. That kind of stuff normally doesn't come through, but I'm hearing specifically like connections with the Medici family. This could actually be a group of souls that are connected to the Medici family through all their many connections. And if that resonates, that's for you. Okay, let's pull again. We have diversity. Okay. All right. And let's get another one. We have the Queen of Keys. All right. So I feel like in a past life, there's just a lot of royal energy here. And I feel like the masculine energy was involved in building, probably some of you guys, the masculine energy was involved in building like historical monuments or buildings that are still around. Okay. For some of you guys, they're connected to the catacombs underneath Paris. And I feel like the issues rose with this diversity and this Archangel Michael, which I'm feeling as like a religious tone, okay? A religious, oppressive religious tone, something that was trying to stamp out the diversity of religions. Many religions were monotheistic, not monotheistic, but polytheistic, and there was a move towards monotheism, and a lot of people felt stifled, and I feel like there was tragedy here. So there was tragedy and loss. And I feel this energy like looking over, and although it's green, it's empty to me. Like the architect is gone. I feel like the masculine energy died, and left a partner, wife, and at least one child. There may have been 2 children, and I feel like they're both feminine energies here. And I feel like I'm just really pulling on this card here, diversity, and I feel like there was a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot of rebellious energy with the masculine, that they didn't agree with something that was going on. Maybe it was things they had to do with the architecture or art that was going to be put inside the building or something like that, but it was controversial. And they were shut up in an accident, okay? It was an accident, all right? So, and because of that, when you meet this person, or you may have always felt afraid that your person, you would lose them, okay? And many times when we have fear like that, we end up manifesting it. We end up manifesting not being able to hold on to important relationships, okay? And you may have found yourself at loss, at the loss of love or a partner in your life. You may find yourself kind of surveying the landscape and not really seeing anything you want or are attracted to. All right, I'm going to get a few more cards here. Tell me more about this person. Is this the one? Okay, I dropped the card. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, tell me more. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. We have Temperance. We have a lot of pages, and we have the Sun. Okay, so the Three of Swords is what you're going to have to come out of. This, for me, represents the guards you have up. The afraid of losing someone, the afraid of committing to someone and then you letting them in, removing your mask, your mask, and them walking away, them rejecting you after proclaiming love for you. I feel like you've experienced this. You may also have experienced a lot of unrequited love. Where you gave more than was given to you, and you probably got to a point in your life where you thought, you know what, I give too much, and I guess, that's what it is for me. I have to give a lot in these relationships. And the thing is, you have been in relationships with people who do not hold you in high regard, okay? This person will. You are sacred woman to this person. You are priestess. You are put on a pedestal. The one thing I will tell you about this person is that be careful of that, okay? Be careful of falling into that. Don't allow them to put you on a pedestal too much, but they will take care of you, like emotionally. This person feels very romantic, okay? We have Temperance here, so I feel with this, it's divinely guided, okay? It's divinely guided, and this person's going to offer you love and passion, okay? And it's really going to be up to you whether you receive it. And what I'm seeing here is the Sun. So I'm feeling positivity. And what I'm feeling is that twin flames and soulmates, absolutely, this could be the one. Okay. But it doesn't mean that it will be just easy. Okay. Because I feel like for you, there's going to be a little bit to overcome here. The good thing about this is that your twin will be present for you. Like they will be good at this. They will hold space for you. They will love just the fact that you're in their life. Okay. So if you need to take it slow, this person will be okay with it. If you are with somebody or you meet somebody who's trying to push you along, that's not them. Okay. All right. Let's get some letters and charms here. Okay, group one, these are going to be your letters and all your charms. Okay, I kind of want to go into the charms first, honestly, because I'm getting some interesting things. What I'm getting is the Lady of the Court. I feel like the feminine energy may have been a lady of the court. So they may have been in the presence of a royal court or royal house. I'm feeling like Duchess, Baroness, that kind of thing. And I feel like you were very close to the royalty. So I don't know. It feels like you may have helped them with something on a daily basis, but you definitely worked with them or saw them. It may have been that you held audience as well. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I do feel like there's a major hand in your life that is moving you towards this person, okay? They may play the guitar or have some kind of musical, especially with poet here, or have some kind of musical ability. And they want the happily ever after with the coach here, pumpkin coach. I'm feeling chariot. There's motion here. There's safety here. There's wisdom. This person's extremely wise, okay? And you can trust this person, all right? They see you as a gift. Okay, and they love all of you and your quirkiness. We have this little bunny with a racket. That's always quirky to me. And I feel like this was a possibility you wrote into your life, both of you agreed to, before you were ever incarnated. And you're going to become aware of that kind of thing. And I feel like the timeline stuff that I have mentioned, I feel like for some of you, it will be a sign. There'll be some kind of information exchanged here that will let you know that this is the person. Okay, let's go into the letters here, and then we'll see where we go. We have love. I had to point out that we got the word love here. So L-O-V-E-E, that's not an E, that's an I. I-U-Z, Z-A-Q-N-N-C-T, connect. I'm feeling connect here. T-K-T-G-K-V-D, B-A-A-O-D-F-M. Okay. I'm feeling Abaddon as well. And I'm getting like kingship here, royalty. I've gotten that a few times in the last kind of few readings where I've done like love readings and connections and things like that. And I just feel like major timelines are working their way up into our frequencies, into this reality to help connect people who had really deep connections in past lives, because the universe is moving us to get together to help heal some of the issues we've been having that have been blocking us from getting where we wanted to be or intended to be in this lifetime. And a twin flame, a soulmate, can really come in and give you a perspective on yourself and your life that you wouldn't have had without them. And I feel like this alchemy energy this person carries will really help you see the possibilities in your own life and within yourself. I think if there are any goals that you want to achieve, this person's going to be very supportive. And they may be a really good source to bounce your ideas off of. So this is a really good connection and can absolutely lead to long-term or even marriage here. But it really depends on where you're at and what you're comfortable with. It's almost like the universe is putting you in the driver's seat with this person. They will approach you. They will wait for you. They will talk to you. This is somebody who won't like get aggravated with you talking. Okay, they're going to hold space for you to speak your mind and to be very giving. But there is some issues to overcome here. And I think together you can. All right. Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to know, and I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you, beautiful magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that were drawn to the hand fasting union card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. This is going to be your reading all about who you will date next. And are they going to be the one for you? Are they the one? Okay, so keep in mind, it's a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Okay, I love this deck. This is one of my favorite decks, the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck. And there's just a lot of light. There's a balance of light and dark energy in this deck, and it's beautiful. And hand fasting feels a little non-traditional to me. This person may be a little non-traditional, but we're going to get into it and see what else we have going on here. Okay, I've got some channeled messages. Now, be sure to stay to the end because I'm going to get letters and charms for you guys as well. Let's get into the archetype cards and see what we have. Okay, we have the Fool, light attributes, fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Okay, I feel like that's what the non-traditional, outside the box kind of thinking. I feel like this person has powerful insight on truth, on illusion. And it feels weird because I'm just going to tell you what I get. Okay. It feels very Time Lordy. Okay. Like, what's that show? Oh, it's on the tip of my brain. I can't think of it. Come on. I'll think of it. The Time Lord show. Okay, I can't think of it. Come on, Doctor Who. Yeah, it feels very Doctor Who-y, like funny, really smart. They may have a background in science or work with science, or they're into quantum physics or stuff like that. Like someone who's really interested in like ancient history, the universe. There's a lot of universal energy here as well. We have storyteller, light attribute, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Okay, so I feel like this person may actually be a writer, or you're a writer or a creator. You put some kind of creation into the world. They may work with words as part of what they do for money. And with the Fool, I also get that they're good with new beginnings and starting over. Like, change is good with this person. Like, they're flexible, and they appreciate people who are different. You may be a little bit different. This person may be different from what you normally date. We have athlete, light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. For some of you, I feel like this person, they may have some kind of, I don't like to use the word handicapped. They may be differently abled in some kind of way, like physically, and they've overcome it. This is a very strong person. I feel like for some of them, they've had some kind of major accident or illness that they have overcome in their life, and it's been really difficult. And because of this experience of overcoming, it could be addiction for some of them. It ranges from addiction to like a major car accident where they had, issues with their body or some kind of illness, or perhaps they were born with some kind of genetic thing that had to be worked out, or they had asthma. It's different for different people. But I feel like because of their experience in life, they have been able to see both sides. They've been able to see how difficult it can be to overcome. And they have also been able to see how amazing it feels to overcome. Okay, so they understand both sides of that. And I feel like they're going to be someone who holds space for you in moments of difficulty. It's almost like this soul specializes in difficult moments. Like they're a mover and shaker in the areas of difficulty. They may actually work in the health industry. They may heal people. And there's all sorts of ways people heal people: nurses, doctors, people who take your blood, they're healers. We have counseling as well. They're good with language. They're good with words. And I feel like your conversations will be extremely interesting. And I think that's one way you can know this is your person. You're going to be very fascinated by their stories of their life. You're going to be very fascinated about their experiences. This is someone who has a really good sense of humor. And they really have insight on kind of how things work, how people really are. I feel like this person has been looked down on by people and looked up to. It's like they are a balance. They may be a Libra or an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or an earth sign. Okay, let's get some more energy here. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so there's something about your positivity that attracts them to you. You may be getting into a space in your life where you have accepted where you are, you've accepted yourself, and you're just, moving forward with acceptance, but a positive outlook. You know what I mean? Like understanding the realities of the situation you're in. That's acceptance of where you are, but looking forward in a very positive light, knowing that the universe can bring you all sorts of opportunities and possibilities. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? And I got the wedding card. The situation involves marriage. So this person will definitely want to marry you. You will want to marry them. I feel like I'm hearing like I'm going to be a fool for you. Like you are my new beginning. Like everything I've gone through in oh, this is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Everything I've gone through in my life has been to get me to you. And you will be impressed when they say this, because you're going to know everything they've been through. They're going to tell you the stories of their life. And you're going to be like, wow, man, this is an amazing person. You know, not only am I physically attracted to them, but I'm attracted to their soul. Like this is a deep soul connection. I felt that with group 1 as well. And we have wedding here. So could they be the one? They could definitely be the one you marry. Okay, definitely, definitely. Okay, we have abundance here. So I feel like you will have abundance of love. This person may be very abundant or have their money together. I feel like for some of you, this person invests their money, especially if I'm feeling like for some of you, this is like a medical person. Okay, either they sell medical products or they're a doctor or they're like a nurse of some kind, but they've taken their money and been smart with it. Like this is someone who places money, they invest in people and they invest in creative ideas. So they can continue to be abundant and give. I feel like this person understands how money works, okay? How when you give, not only to yourself, but to others, and that doesn't always have to be money either, but you give time and attention, they know the universe returns them with abundance. Abundance of people, places, things, laughter, and joy, and resources. Okay, so I feel like this person probably has some resources. Now, if they aren't at that place right now, then they are working towards it, meaning they're in school, or sorry, my thing shut off, my little boombox thing. Anyway, they're moving towards it through school, or they're doing an internship, or they have some ideas, or they're writing a book about their life, or they're moving into an area where they're actively creating the abundance. Like they're doing the work that will bring it. Okay, that's how you'll also know. Okay, we have soulmate. Okay. This is your soulmate. Okay, this is a very special soulmate. And I just want you to kind of vibe with that card. Yeah, this is going to be someone who just is going to make you feel comfortable in your skin. I feel like there's a level probably within you that feels a little nervous about the ideas of like physically being with someone or being close to someone or letting someone in. And this person is going to show you all their scars, okay? They're going to show you everything about them. They are going to completely open up to you and help you feel safe. This person really cares that you feel safe. And I'm almost feeling like with this hand fasting card and the wedding card, it's like, I want to marry you not to possess you, but I want to marry you because I want you to know that you're safe. And I'm always going to protect you. I'm always going to be there for you. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a cool person. We have the gardener. Okay, I did a reading and this card was one of the picks. It was, God, what was it? Who was falling in love with you? This, I think this was the second one. I could be wrong, but you might want to go and pick this card and listen to that reading, okay? Because this person is going to help you blossom, okay? They are going to help take care of your soul. They are going to be very healing. You may be the one that has some health issues. If you do, this person's going to really hold space for your health issues. They're going to help you heal. This is a person who will make sure you eat right. They'll make sure that you drink a lot of water. It doesn't mean you won't have cake. Okay, I feel like this person will tell you there are no bad foods. Okay, if you have body image issues or issues with food itself, I feel like this person's going to hold space to help you heal that. Okay, they're always going to accept you. They think you're beautiful and they think you're creative. They think you're amazing. And you have to understand that this person is literally going to feel like everything they've been through in their life has been to get them to you. For some of you, they're going to feel like you're a gift from the universe for everything they've overcome. And what a cool thing. What a cool connection, right? Okay, let's get some channel messages here and see. Okay, we have sexy. That came out in the first group as well. So sexy, there is definitely sexual chemistry. You know, I know we're talking about what a do-gooder this person is. And for some people, like, you can't hold space for like do-gooder and sexy. Okay, but in this person, it'll make sense. There is definite physical attraction. This is somebody who's very strong. They may be strong physically, or just have really strong mental space, emotional space. They definitely have a strong personality, okay? They don't mind being the center of attention. We have loyal. Yes, this person's going to be loyal to you, and they're going to hold, it's like they're going to encourage you to be loyal too. Like, it's a mutual thing. The more they seem to be loyal to you, the more you open up. And I feel like that's kind of how they're going to build safety with you, is by holding space, by being loyal. That means they'll be consistent. They will call you. They will text you. They will want to see you. They will go out with you. They will make the effort. This person makes the effort. When I say who you will date next, it doesn't mean immediately. Some of you are dating someone that you know isn't your person, okay? And they have served a purpose. It's starting to rain. They have served a purpose in your life, and you will come to the conclusion with them as you will, okay? We all have free will, okay? But some of you, you're ready for this. And even if you don't feel like it, when you meet this person, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm so ready for this. Envy. Okay, so I do think one of the things, because, we're not all just do-gooder, positivity. I do think this person will be jealous of your other connections, okay, like with friends and family and things like that. It doesn't mean it's crazy. It's just like, this is someone who wants to spend all their time with you, and you may be the kind of person that needs a little bit of space to kind of reconnect, recharge, and de-stress. So that might be the one thing in this situation that you have to be kind of upfront about, so they don't take it personally. I think if you tell this person that you're the kind of person who needs space to pull back, I think they'll be very understanding. But just know, if other people flirt with you, this person will speak up. Okay, they want other people to know that you're together. This is someone who's going to be really proud to be with you. They'll want to show you off. And I don't mean that in a weird way. Okay, I just mean like they're proud of you. You are attractive, but not only are you attractive, but you guys have such a beautiful soul connection that they want people to know that this is my person. Isn't this wonderful? This is the gift from the universe, and isn't it wonderfully wrapped? Isn't it a beautiful, perfect gift for me? And I don't like to use the word perfect, but it seems appropriate here. It's like I'm seeing puzzle pieces just coming together. And we have friend groups. So you may actually meet this person through a friend group. So that could be online, like your online friends on different platforms. It could be a personal group. For some of you guys, it could be charity work that you do. You could meet this person. They could be in your friend group right now in like everyday life, or one of your friends may know this person. So it's going to be different for different people. Let's get these messages of love. We have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So a new beginning is coming with this person. Okay. We have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. You don't have to take this person. Okay. If you don't take this person, there'll be another. But I think this person is pretty awesome. And I feel like you're going to want to move towards it. There's a sexual attraction here. And then we have the wait card. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. What I'm getting with this is that, take your time. Get to know each other. There's no rush here. There's no hurry. You have all the time in the world. And getting to know this person is going to feel very special, because you're getting to know someone who, some of you guys may spend the rest of your life with them, or a big chunk of your life with them. Okay. This person's going to teach you how to love. We have the Fool and the new beginning. They're going to teach you how to start anew, to renew yourself. I feel like they're going to help you heal your energy. Let's get a few more messages here from the Angel Tarot. And then I will pull letters and charms, and we'll see what we get there. Okay. We have Two of Wands. I'm hearing two of a kind. Peas in the pod. Peas in a pod. Like, you guys will want to go places and do things together. And I'm seeing for you guys, like, outdoor activity. Like hiking, swimming. Water may be really important to you or them. I see a trip, like, to the beach or something like that. You guys may go away on, like, a beach vacation. I'm, like, hearing the Caribbean or Mexico or something like that. Or just, if you live on the coast, like one of the coasts as well. Okay, I'm going to leave that here. And then we have Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant for me can be a marriage card. Okay, marriage is traditional. And even though we have hand fasting, and I said non-traditional, they are a non-traditional person. But I feel like they really want to get married. Like they want the traditional kind of tie. Okay, because it gives them a sense of safety, and they want you to feel safety. There's also this thing about they want, you know, a more traditional marriage because they want to have a family, or and they want to make sure that you're taken care of if something happens. Like this is somebody who has like good life insurance, you know, who takes care of all the bills kind of thing and make sure there's money and, you know, has it together. I feel like they're probably really organized. There may be a Virgo energy here as well. Okay, let's pull some more cards and see what else we get. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is successful, independent, healer energy, creative, supportive. This is someone who supports creativity. I feel like if you're a creative soul, this person will be very supportive. In fact, they may help, like, I'm getting like, they may help bring people to you, to your creation, to whatever it is you're creating. Maybe you guys will have a business together, which would involve the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is more like, can be like traditional legal kind of things as well. So just take what resonates there. Let me get a couple more cards here. You know what? I'm feeling drawn to the Zombie Tarot. We're going to find out some more details about this person, and then we'll pull some letters. Okay, tell me more about this Hierophant, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles energy. Tell me more about Group 2's person. Tell me more. Okay, flip it over. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, now what I'm feeling with this, well, 22, 222, 22222 are going to be numbers for you. They're going to be numbers of alignment. You may start seeing these as this person approaches you, as they begin to enter your field, your energetic field. If you're already experiencing this, then they're probably within your energetic field. That means they could be in, I'm seeing like 3 rings of energy around you, and I'm feeling like they are on the outer parts of that. So it could be 3 steps away, 3 people away from you, but they're relatively soon. Okay. Now, we all can make choices. Okay. We all have free will, and timelines adjust and change. So keep that in mind. Okay. It may take longer than what you think. We have the Knight of Cups. So offering you a big old part of the brain. Normally it's a cup, right? But this guy is surfing, and he's got a brain in his hand. And I'm feeling like, really, it's like, I want to share my soul with you. We are of like mind. And I want to share my life with you. And again, I'm getting beach. They may like to surf. Maybe you're a surfer. There's an energy here of underwater creatures like whales, sharks, dolphins, mermaids. Those may be signs for you. They may have meaning for you. You may have a real affinity for the ocean as well. I'm hearing like the island of Capri may mean something to you. And I'm getting a god form of Callista as well, so you might want to check into that. That might help you align or help you understand more of what's going on in this reading. Okay, they're very attracted to you, and I feel like this is what I'm getting with this Two of Swords energy. I feel like they are going to be very protective of you. That's part of this envy energy. You can trust this person, and they'll do what they have to do. I feel like if they have to take somebody's head, like in this one, they will for you. Okay, so this person will go all out for you. You will feel very safe. They may, you know, be into like hunting and things like that as well. It's just different for different people. So I'm feeling this top card, Four of Swords. Okay, so this person's also pretty chill. I think your relationship will be very cool, very relaxing. I think they will help heal you in so many ways. And I feel like in this card, what I'm feeling here is like this person laying there dreaming of you. They may manifest you. They may be actively trying to manifest you. And I don't necessarily mean like they know who you are and they're manifesting you. No, they have you written down somewhere, a person just like you. And they're using that to pull you to them. For some of you, they know of you. Okay, so just take what resonates. I'm being guided to take 2 more cards. Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man. So what I'm feeling is that this is your breakthrough. Okay, there's going to be a message that comes to you, and it may make you a little, like energetically, it feels like an energetic hit, and you may feel like you have to pull back a little bit, like you don't know what to say, you don't know how to handle this. Just take your time. Okay, do as you feel guided with this energy, because this person's going to be patient. They're going to hold space for you. The one thing about group 1 and group 2, these are very patient people, okay, that are approaching. They're very patient. Okay, so let's get some letters and charms for you. Okay, let's go through your letters. Group 2, we have EACNOO, MZJXTET, AIMERXY. Now, these could be your initials, their initials. It could be a word. It could be a connection that you guys have. It could be another friend. It could be a screen name. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Now, I'm feeling some kind of interesting stuff. I'm hearing the term tete-a-tete. I'm not sure I even know what that means, all right? But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting early America as well. So I feel like you guys had a past life in early America. And I'm feeling like each one teach one. So maybe you're a teacher or they're a teacher, or there's a past life here where you were a spiritual guru, they were a spiritual guru, some kind of spiritual teacher, and they taught you. And they're coming through in this lifetime to help you guys nurture and help each other. This lifetime is more intimate than the previous lifetime. So I'm getting Xander, and I'm getting a lot of Z names, like Zia. And a lot of these names are like, they feel Latin or Roman, so I'm having a hard time kind of speaking them. Okay, May, I'm getting May, June, July, so they may come through in May. There may be something about May or the summertime. Maybe they were born in the summertime. Maybe they're a Leo. And I'm getting that they really like holidays. You may meet during the holidays as well. And I feel like I'm feeling the name Justine. And I'm feeling the name Trevor. I'm seeing the name Trevor, Tavon. What is that? I'm having a hard time because it feels like a non-American name, and I can't quite make it out. But it's like it's a T. And we have I'm feeling Victoria, but Victoria is not on here, but Tori. Maybe Tori is a nickname, Vicky as well. And I'm feeling James as well. Erica, Penelope or Perry. And I'm being pulled to ET. So you may be a starseed or they may be a starseed. And that might be the magical connection you guys have. I do feel like you've had a lifetime where you were off planet together. That's a whole other story. It feels very, very fairy tale like. So just take what resonates here. Okay. All right. For me, this is a key of witchcraft as well. Maybe you're a witch or they're a witch, or you guys have just magical energy. I'm feeling a lot of magical energy here as well. They may be a Taurus or may have been involved in the cult of Mithra in a past life. They may be involved in heathenism or Nordic religion, or perhaps you are, or that was a past life together. Now, what I'm getting is a message of harvest. This person's going to come in, okay? And it's going to feel like a blessing to you because you definitely feel like a blessing to them, okay? And I feel like they're going to know who you are right away. I think you may kind of like be unsure, and your conversations, the stories, will help you know. Okay, that's part of how you will figure it out. For some of you guys, I feel like there's something about like bull's heads or bulls or cows are going to be a sign. They may be a Taurus here as well. So, but I feel a lot of water. Water may just be a really sacred place. We have the devil charm here, so I feel like they could be a Capricorn as well. And I felt Virgo before, so they may be an earth sign. But they feel very dreamy with watery energy. So just keep that in mind. That might be you that I'm feeling as well. And I'm getting like, just hang in there, okay? It really is going to come together for you. I feel like a lot of you guys may be losing hope that you're ever going to find this person. How do you find the person? How do you align with the person? You start loving yourself. Start investing in yourself more. I'm getting like, especially with these skeletons here, like there is a part of your ego or self you haven't taken as good a care of yourself as you really need to. You need to make time to take care of yourself. This is going to help bring this person closer to you. Like, do what you need to do to heal yourself. Like, you don't have to explain anybody what you do to other people. It's nobody's business why you do the things you do for yourself. I feel like you guys may feel like you need to justify spending money on yourself or justify like going to a spa or whatever. Do what you need to do to help you heal. It will bring this person in sooner. Okay. And it will also help you get into that positive aspect where you'll be able to really connect with their energy. And it may not be as confusing. I feel like part of clearing away with the broom is you to really get into this mode of taking really good care of yourself and loving yourself as much as possible and growing in that, forgiving yourself, honor your inner child. You know, how do I honor? This is an example of honoring your inner child. And it seems to be very shallow, but you know, it's a child. It's our inner child, right? So I've allowed myself to kind of like eat candy and watch Scooby-Doo. I talk about that a lot. And like play video games and be ornery, and give my inner child room to just kind of enjoy life. I know for me, I had a really hard time like relaxing and enjoying life. And it has helped my autoimmune disease, and it has helped my sense of self. I feel more like a human being than I used to. So I feel like you may be going through that where you just need to give yourself some space to have some fun, you know, take some bubble baths, get some personal care done that you want to, you know, do you, okay? It will help bring this person in for you. All right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I want you to have the most beautiful day, and I will see you, beautiful, magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to this deck of cards, the Rose Romance. This is going to be your reading all about who will you date next, and are they the one? Will they be the one? Now, I just want to say before I get started here that this feels like a hot and heavy situation, okay? Very passionate. So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. So let's get into these cards here, and then I will be pulling, as I'm guided, more cards and getting initials or letters and charms at the end. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I want to pull the the archetype cards first. Okay. We have visionary. Beautiful energy. Okay, we have light attributes, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Okay, we have gossip, light attributes, awakens, consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Okay, and we have, I cannot pronounce this. This card comes out all the time, and I cannot pronounce it, but delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alert you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Okay, so this person's very deep, okay? I think people talk about them. I think they're used to being gossiped about. They may be a Scorpio. You may be a Scorpio. But there's definitely energy of like, hey, I get talked about all the time. You know, it's just the way it is. You know, we'll see more about this person, but they may have some kind of public following, or they may just know a lot of people, or have a big friends group, or they may have some kind of position at work or something like that that puts them kind of in front of people where they can watch them. So just take what resonates here. Okay, we have worthiness. Okay, and we have inner peace. Okay, I feel like this person's going to come in, and I feel like you may feel unworthy of this connection. This I'm going to be honest. I think this person has big energy, and they know a lot of people, and I feel like they may be an extrovert and you may be an introvert. You may have extrovert kind of energy, but you like to be introverted. It's more not normal. It's more natural for you. Okay, let's keep going here. We have witch hazel, sensitivity. Okay. We have binding, tea tree. And we have sweetness, you guys. I'm feeling that. Okay. This is going to be so good. And what I'm getting here is like, we're going to keep this PG-13, but I feel like this is a hot and heavy affair. Maybe even with a boss or something like that. This may be with someone who has status. For some of you guys, they may come in and, you know, this won't resonate for everybody, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. For some of you guys, this person will come in almost like a sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar person kind of thing. Lots of gifts, lots of attention. And I feel like for some of you, these guys, I don't want to, it's not gender, okay? So these people have resources to share with you. They may be older than you, or you may be older as well. This won't resonate for all of you, but definitely I feel like this sensitivity feels like they will know how to push your buttons, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, they're going to be very sensitive. They know their way around their partners. Okay, this person knows a lot about sexuality and sensuality. It may be part of what they do for a living, or people are just naturally attracted to them because they have this like really active Kundalini energy that brings out desire in other people. And that might be why, like, you feel like you're not worthy of this person, because there's so much attention on this person. And that doesn't mean like they're famous. It just means like they're well known. They have a lot of friends. They're used to vibing with different people. You know, a few of them may be well known. You know, we'll just see what comes out here. I don't want to focus on that because I feel like the message here is deeper, because this person isn't shallow. Okay, they may present kind of shallow for what they do. They may be a professional that has to kind of, you know, be money driven. But underneath all of that, there is this energy of like depth, of needing depth. And it's like you are the depth that they need. Okay, you are the depth they require to really do bigger things. I feel like this person has grown into the idea of being able to help people, or to being able to like spread a message, or being able to like hold a bigger vision of what they could possibly do with their career or the attention or their personality. So just take what resonates here. Okay, we have past life relationship. Okay, so I'll pull some cards on that. We have children. Maybe you have children, they have children, or you'll be having children together. It is safe for you to love. Okay, this feels like a hot and heavy affair. Okay, I'm not necessarily getting wedding vibes here. I did in the other groups. I got some wedding vibes. With this, I'm getting like intensity, like an intense, magical connection that is just so sweet that it brings out, there's a sense of play that's coming out in you. You're going to have peace. I don't think you're going to have to worry about money, whether it comes from this person or your situation just improves. I don't feel like money is going to be an issue. In fact, I feel like this person's going to want to spoil you. For some of you guys, you're going to be gossiped about as a couple. Maybe your friends are going to talk about this person, or they're going to become aware of this person. You know, just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Okay, let's keep going here. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, they want a soul connection with you. And for some reason, I just don't feel like, maybe you don't care about getting married, or, you know, they don't want to get married anymore. I feel like you guys may have each been married before or been in long-term relationships. You both may have children, or they have children, and they just really, really aren't, they don't need the paper. Okay, but I do think they want to take care of you. I think they want to spoil you. We have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship begin to be healed this very moment. Okay, so it'll be a very healing connection. What I'm feeling is that the way it will heal you is you'll believe in good things again. You'll believe that good things are possible, that good things are for you. Maybe you've been the kind of person who you've never felt worthy of having a good flow of positivity, good things in your life. And this person will bring that to you, okay? We have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I feel like this person is going to be smitten with you and feel very attracted to you, like physically. This feels very passionate, like there's a lot of sex here. And for you guys, you may be like, oh gosh, I don't really want to hear that. Well, this person's going to wake you up. They're going to make you feel special, unique, cared for. And there's just this element that like, they'll be the kind of person with all this romance energy here and sweetness. Like they'll bring you roses. They'll send roses to you if you guys are in different places. Like they'll buy you gifts because they care about you and that's their love language. Okay. This is somebody who will take you out to dinner to nice places. Like this is the kind of person who will like buy clothes for you to wear. Or for some of you, there's something about a motorcycle here. You know, take what resonates. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Okay, we have haunted by thoughts of you. Okay, so your energy haunts them. Okay, when you guys make contact, and for some of you, you may already have contact. You may know who this is. Okay, not all of you, but quite a few of you. They are haunted by thoughts of you, and these are like passionate thoughts of like when you guys talk or visit or communicate face to face or online or however this is. There's an instant like feeling of like, oh, this person is just in my every thought. And the way they move is just so, it's like magic to me. It feeds me in ways I've never been fed by anyone. Not my past relationships, not my ex-spouses, not all my partners that I've had. Because I feel like one of these people have had quite a few romantic encounters, probably more than the other. Okay. And that's just because they just have been out there more. They're more extroverted and you're more of an introvert, although you have extroverted qualities. And I feel like this person's going to help bring that out. I feel like you guys are going to have fun. You're going to have a good time. Love and lust. So this person's going to love and respect you and really want you all the time. This person will have a hard time keeping their hands off of you. They find the way you move, the way you eat, the way you drink water, like the way you breathe, just sensual. Okay. And I feel like for you, they will bring out like a hedonism in you to like enjoy fruit, enjoy the sun, enjoy the sensual things. And I don't mean just like sexuality. I'm talking about like enjoying eating a piece of really good chocolate, like seeing the beauty in flowers, receiving a gift with gratitude instead of feeling like I don't deserve that. Like, why would you get that for me? Instead of feeling that way, you'll feel like, oh, they want to give me this gift because they love me and they want me to have this and they know I enjoy it. So it's a whole other level of gift giving. Okay. We have gifted. All right. We have magical. Okay, this relationship feels very magical. And it feels magical in the lovey-dovey, like sexual, passionate way, like the romantic way, like romantic magic. Okay, that's really what I'm feeling here. And we have handsome. Okay, so attractive. This person's very attractive. And for you, you may feel like they're too attractive at first. Like this person has everything going on. Like they're attractive. People want them. Why do they want me? Because you feed their soul. Your energy signatures feed each other. And, you know, I'm not necessarily feeling like forever, you know, wedding vibes, but I feel like long term, like, and you will have fun. This person will help you grow. And it's a good connection. Not all connections need to go to marriage. Sometimes you have a partner who you kind of go through life with, who's always very supportive. I feel like for some of you, this may be a poly or a non-traditional type relationship. There may be a third involved, or both of you have kind of like an open relationship. Now, that's not for everyone. If you know, then you know, okay? All right, let's get into this past life energy because we pulled the past life card, and I feel like... Wow, I'm getting something right away. Right away, I'm getting something. I feel like, okay, and this is a little, you know, it's a little misogynistic, okay? So just be warned here, what I'm feeling. But it's not in an ugly way, okay? I mean, it was, okay, I'm just going to tell you. I feel like you, one of you, it may have been you or the other person, you know, just take what resonates here. One of you, like, had a harem. And the other person was, like, their favorite person in the harem. They're one, like their favorite concubine, their favorite wife kind of thing. And in that lifetime, there were special gifts that were given. And I feel like one of you had an interest in the arts and culture or spirituality or were a mystic. And the person with the power supported that. They supported and that's part of why you were so special to them, because you were gifted. Some of you guys played like the violin. Some of you guys played like a sitar or some kind of stringed instrument, even the harp here. For some of you, you were interested in mysticism, and they brought in like mystics to work with you, and you became very gifted in that life. Now you can reverse the script as well. I haven't even pulled any cards from the Akashic, and we're getting all this. And I feel like what happened is there was jealousy here within this group, maybe wives, concubines, harem, whatever, okay? And there was a loss. And basically, one of you, the one in that situation was poisoned. For some of you, poisoned. For others, it was made to look like an accident, but it wasn't. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm being asked to keep going and pull, 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 pull. Okay. All right, we have initiation of the Count of Saint Germain. Okay. Yeah, and as you see, there is one dude here that's energy, not gender, and three it appears to be four feminine energies. Is it four? Four feminine energies, okay? And what I'm getting here is this is symbolic of the situation I was talking about, where we had a masculine energy that was in a position of power, who had a group of feminine energy as, concubines, wives, that kind of thing. And I'm feeling that they're wanting me to point this out. This one in particular, this being right here, represents you in this group. And it's like you shined out to this person. Like, you gave them inspiration. I feel like this energy here was under a lot of pressure in their lifetime. They had particularly really intricate issues to deal with. And seeing you delighted by the things they could bring to you really gave them a lot of joy. And so in this life, I feel like they still have a lot of stress in this life, and giving and seeing people happy, especially people they love happy, is something they really enjoy. And it came from that place. The light of the world. Oh, I'm feeling like just like you were the light of the world. Like, what I'm getting here, you see this kind of halo effect on the masculine energy here. I'm feeling like you lit up their life. And I'm feeling like a Khan, like Khan. I'm feeling like not a king. It's different. It's a different kind of royalty that I'm having a hard time putting my my awareness on. It feels like a warlord as well, in the Middle East, or in like Asia, India as well. And I feel like you brought a lot of light to their life, really kept them going through some dark times. I think in some of these countries, there was like civil war, or there was a war going on, or there was the business of conquering. And your energy really helped light them up. And I don't feel like that this person hid it from other people. They didn't hide their special relationship with you. 10 and 14 are here, so 114 is going to be a number for you. Let's keep going here. Let's find out some more. We have up in the air. Okay, so what I'm getting for you guys as far as marriage and things like that, it's up in the air. I feel like you guys will have such a good relationship that, you guys don't have to get married. I feel like for some of you, it's long term, but kind of in and out of each other's lives, but not in a negative way. I don't feel like there's a lot of fighting here. I just feel like this is someone with a very big energy, and they know a lot of people, and sometimes they may have to go away to do whatever work they do or something. And there's an area here of like separation, but not like love separation, but like physical separation. We have the divine physician. Yeah, I feel like this person will really help you heal up your appetite for life. I feel like some of you guys who have picked this particular group may feel like there's nothing to be happy about anymore. Like life is really heavy, and a lot of people are suffering and going through hardship, and you almost feel guilty for even wanting to enjoy life. And this person, they do good things with their resources. They help people. So when they give to you, you also know in your subconscious that they give to others. So it kind of alleviates that feeling of guilt. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's almost like you understand that they're a giving person. This is like a really mature connection, where if you have the need like to have other like lovers in your life or other people intimately in your life, this person probably feels the same. And it's not that you're not enough or they're not enough. It's because this person wants you to be open to as much love as you can possibly get. As many people who can help take care of you and love you and give you the things that this person can't give you, although they'll give you a lot, okay? But I also feel like this person won't want you to be alone, because I feel like in this past life, for them, they had like other partners, wives, concubines, what have you, that they held in high regard too. And I feel like there wasn't jealousy there. There was more like a sisterhood of some kind there, like an understanding. I feel like for some of you, you got the other favorites. It feels so, I know, involved in mysticism or artistic expression. I see like 3 feminine energies sitting around playing instruments while this person is sitting in a golden chair. It's not elevated, and it's a stone room, and in the middle is like a fire, but it's not a fire pit, it's a fire bowl. And there are people sitting around on like red and purple and yellow cushions. I feel like there's a smoking apparatus of some kind being passed around. There may have been like some substances being used. We have the garden. Yeah, I feel like this is past life connection as well as like healing. And I almost feel like this person's going to open you up to like finding your soul tribe, finding people who vibe with you, and what I'm seeing here is like a group of feminine energies in white kind of robes running out in like a field of wheat. So I'm picking up on like a Greek lifetime as well. So just take what resonates. We have the King of Scrolls. Okay. Yeah, I feel this energy here. Like this is a very determined, successful person who knows how to build things. Okay. They have a way with words. They know how to communicate in ways that really move people. And I feel like this person's going to know how to talk to you. Okay. That's kind of how you're going to know who this person is. They may ride a motorcycle. I'm still getting like a motorcycle, horse as well. Maybe they rode a horse in a past life and they ride a motorcycle now. It's just different for different people. Some of them have like cars, like muscle cars and things like that. So that's how some of you guys will know. But this is incredible energy, and it's the kind of energy that's like lets you be who you need to be. I'm feeling like people out on a boat, like partying, having a good time, and having kind of moments of leisure. I feel like you're going to be able to relax and have fun with this person. And just because this doesn't have the one or the wedding or whatever, doesn't mean that this isn't an important connection that is going to be available to you. But we always have free will. That's the one thing about these love readings that many times I'll bring in, is that you always have free will, and you can always walk away. The universe will bring somebody else. Okay, so if this person doesn't exactly fit, or the whole polyamory thing makes you uncomfortable, the past life or that kind of thing, then there'll be someone else for you. Okay, but if you're looking for someone to help you open up your life, enjoy life, and really get to know someone and have some fun, and although it's all those things, there's also depth here. So just keep that in mind. Let's get some letters and charms for you. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters and your charms. Let's read off the letters first and see where we go from there. Now, keep in mind, these could be your initials, their initials. It could be a name, a place, a screen name. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Okay, we have TDW, EOJBMEBA, YUEICPE, VZXJION. I'm getting John, Jonathan, Jeff, Jeffrey, Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. I'm getting like Callie. Is there even a K here? I'm getting Callie, California, something about California here. There's a lot of that Cal sound coming through. I'm getting Yule here as well. So Christmas, maybe that's a time that we will meet them, or there's something about Christmas. Maybe they were born around that time as well. I think that's Capricorn, if I remember correctly. And I'm getting a lot of this X. And it feels like this is like Asian language, and I can't make heads or tails of how to pronounce that properly, and I don't want to be disrespectful. And I'm getting like join. So this could be like a social group online. It could be like, for some of you guys, it may even be church or some kind of social group that you go to. It could be a bar. But if it's a bar, it's someplace you go regularly that they might come in through, or you might know them from. And I feel like Abe as well is a name. What am I getting here? I'm getting Isabel with the I here. Isabel. I'm getting Eunice. I feel like Eunice or Eugenia. I'm getting like Paul as well. I'm getting Johnson. Maker. I feel like there's more names and things trying to come through. They're mostly last names or a past life name of some kind. I'm getting Pele as well. That is the goddess of volcanoes in Hawaii, I believe. That may mean something, or Hawaii or volcanoes may mean something to you guys as well. I'm also getting Pompeii, may be a place where this took place in time. Let's go into the charms here. Okay, you guys. Okay, this tree. Okay, I'm feeling like trees may be a sign for you. And we have the sun here. So I feel like this is a really good connection that will help you grow. It will open you up to other people, as I'm seeing like the branches of the tree spread out. I feel like it's going to help you. And I'm feeling with this, I think this is a vase clef, I think. It feels like a money sign. Like this person's going to help you be more abundant and feel more secure in your life. And I feel like you may have a home together, but what I'm getting is that if you have a home together, it may be one of a couple, or it may be one that this person kind of comes and goes because maybe they travel for a business, or they buy you a house, or they help you set up a house, or they move you into a house, or something about a house here. Maybe they have a vacation home, or they have like their family has one, or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Take what resonates here. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual energy around you. I'm feeling ancestors around you. They're speaking to you through music. And I'm getting like, have faith that love is for you. Okay. And I feel like you're different. Like this person's very different. So you're very different. And I think you're learning to get more comfortable with the difference that you are. It is a process. You know, when we go through life and we just have a different frequency than other people, and we vibe with more different things, you may be like a little darker, have like, more, what am I like gothic? You may be a little more gothic or alternative, or the things you're interested in are more occult, or on the outside of what the norm is. I don't feel like you're a norm kind of person. You kind of dance to the rhythm of your own drum, and you're learning to appreciate your differences, and this person's going to be attracted to your differences. Okay, what you think makes you weird is what they're going to find attractive about you. Okay, is that you're different. It's time, I feel like, for you to kind of like honor your difference. Understand the power of being different. We have so many people who are carbon copies of each other, and we don't celebrate the unique people in the world, and we need to do this. And this person is going to celebrate you. Okay, they're generous, they're a gift giver, they're going to spoil you emotionally, they're going to make you feel safe in being who you are and honoring your desire. This connection really is about you getting into your desire and your passion and the sweetness of life. And hedonism, there's some hedonistic aspects here as well. So, okay, group 3, I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.